What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name's Christian. Welcome to SeaWorld Productions. Don Cheadle's War Machine will show up in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier this up and coming March. Now, I'm hyped about this. I'm excited because I can't wait to see War Machine and Rhodes, their journey continue on in the MCU. I'm so curious to see how he's going to handle Tony's death moving forward. They just announced that Don Cheadle will be coming back for an Armor Wars Disney Plus series. And I'm so excited to see his character return. A lot of people think that his character is going to be more so of a mentor moving forward. The whole Riri Williams and the whole Ironheart series, how a lot of people believe that Armor Wars and Ironheart will somewhat be connected, which I don't doubt, because Armor Wars, initially the story is, you know, people get their hands on Tony Stark's technology. And obviously with Tony Stark not being around, who's there to kind of really pick up the pieces of the puzzle or try to put things back to what they were? It would only be right if it was Rhodey. So it makes a lot of sense. It really does. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see, you know, freaking War Machine show up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out this March, and I'm so extremely excited about this show. It looks fantastic. It really does. And apparently we are getting another trailer for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier come Super Bowl Sunday, this Sunday. So you guys can expect my reaction to that full-length trailer. I'm really hoping we get a good story trailer for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I really do, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for Anthony Mackie. I'm excited for Sebastian Stan. Those two have the best chemistry in the MCU. They're funny together, and I cannot wait to see them kick ass in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and how, you know, Sam Wilson's going to struggle with the idea of becoming Captain America, and then Baron Zemo, and then, you know, U.S. Agent. There's just so much that's going to be happening in this series. I'm really, really pumped about it. And apparently it's only going to be about, I think it was 6 episodes long, which is not too long, but they're going to be longer episodes than what WandaVision are. WandaVision, there's 9 episodes, and each episode legit ranges from 26 to like 29 minutes, not counting the post-credit stuff, right? So it's real quick. It's real fast-paced. And Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there's a lot more storytelling I feel like they have to tell with, you know, within that series. So I'm not mad about it at all. I'm really not. You know what I mean? It's going to be a great, fun series. Curious to see if we get a Steve Rogers mention in that show, because apparently rumor has it that Chris Evans is in talk to play his role as Captain America. But then a lot of people are like, well, isn't Sam Wilson going to be Captain America? Well, I'm like, why can't you have 2 Captain Americas in the MCU? Think about it. Why can't you have 2? It would be perfect. It would be dope. And I'm pretty sure Sam Wilson wouldn't mind sharing the spotlight with Captain America. That's going to be so dope, man. I'm really hoping Chris Evans return. I mean, the missed opportunities not to have a Steve Rogers Captain America team up with the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, would be huge. Huge. And I'm pretty sure Chris Evans is like, you know what? Man, life without the MCU is going to be pretty boring. I mean, granted, he's done some other films. You know, he's producing, he's directing, he does plays. He did Knives Out, which was fantastic. It was such a beauty to see Chris Evans play a dickhead. That was great. But I'm excited, man. I'm really pumped to see Falcon and the Winter Soldier and a bunch of other MCU content that's headed our way, man. We got a lot of stuff. But let me read you guys some of this article from theBroBible.com. In an interview with Bro Bible's post-credit podcast, the 56-year-old Academy Award-nominated actor confirmed that Rhodes will show up in the up-and-coming Disney Plus original, which stars Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson Falcon and Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier. And this is what he said, in quotes, "That's some of the fun of the MCU, that we all get to show up in each other's stories. And there are ways that we're crossing platforms, these characters, and they become storylines. Sometimes in movies, and then these storylines in movies become storylines in the shows," Cheadle told Bro Bible. "It's really fun and interesting. By all imagination, completely open-ended, this can go anywhere. It's great. I can't wait to get in the room with the writers and figure out how all those things connecting to Armor Wars to the MCU will happen. You know, Rhodey shows up in Winter Soldier and the Falcon show. So it can be a lot. There you have it. Coming from Don Cheadle himself, confirming that he will show up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That is awesome. That is awesome. And like I said before, I'm curious to see how far they're going to go with the Armored War show and legit, you know, bringing up the story or the plot of Tony's death. Because obviously when you have Tony's death, you know, that plays a pivotal role moving forward. With the Armored War story, they're probably going to have to tweak it a little bit. But the consensus of the story is that Tony's dead, right? And people are after his armor. People are stealing his tech. So who other than, you know, Rhodey to show up and really legit try to save Tony's legacy? Because Tony Stark is all about legacy at the end of the day. Stark Industries is about legacy. So I can definitely see something like that happening. And it makes for an interesting story as well. Because you think about it, and his armor or his technology goes missing. And it can tie into Ironheart. How Riri Williams accidentally stumbles upon this. She tweaks it. She comes up with her own shit. And Rhodey, you know, finds her and be like, yo, you need to give me that back. That's not yours. That's one of my best friends. And legit, she kind of has to prove herself worthy of that armor, which I can definitely see happening in the MCU and having Rhodey be more so of a mentor, you know, in the show. Which, like I said, I wouldn't mind that. I really wouldn't. I think a Don Cheadle War Machine being more of a mentor. He's up there in age, you know what I'm saying? And I doubt that they want to kill him off anytime soon. So him being like a mentor, sort of like how Hawkeye is a mentor to Kate Bishop, it would make a lot of sense, and it would flush out a good story. But in addition to revealing War Machine's appearance in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Cheadle also touched on his own up-and-coming Disney Plus Armored War, stating that the death of Tony Stark in Avengers Endgame will play a role in the series, which he said begins the writing stage of its production next month. So boom, we have an update on Armored Wars. Writing stages starts next month. They probably already talked about casting, maybe having, you know, what's his name, Justin Hammer? Justin Hammer come back for the film. I mean, for the Disney Plus series with, you know, the Hammer tech, that's awesome. Probably some form of AIM. There's a lot of good stuff they can pull from the comic books, a lot of good stuff. And I'm really curious to see how it's going to fit into the bigger picture of the MCU. Because obviously, like I said before, it could be, you know, with him showing up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, curious to see what this cameo or what his role is going to be. And then he has his own show, and then he has, you know, the Ironheart series. So there's a lot of, you know, interconnectedness within these shows, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited for Falcon the Winter Soldier. Like I said, that trailer is coming up Super Bowl Sunday. Cannot wait. I'm going to react to it with you guys, so please stay tuned to the channel and we will get into it. A lot of good stuff coming out that day. The Snyder Cut trailer coming out the 14th. A lot of good stuff headed our way. But post your comments down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Don Cheadle's War Machine making an appearance in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time today for watching Zero Productions. Peace.
We out.